Guten Tag and welcome back to Der Club. We're in about the final quarter of the season. We need to come up with I don't know, 6 to 10 more points to finish it off to avoid relegation. Today we have a match against last place Augsburg. This is a must win. It's a game we need to win, and it's a game we should win. So let's see how we're probably going to screw it. All right, guys, so this is what we're looking at right here. We've only got a handful of matches left here at the end. Augsburg is next. We need to win this one. Hertha, we need to win this one. Freiburg, it'd be great to get a tie. They've been in poor form lately. We might be able to steal it. Bayern, we ain't going to win. Ingolstadt, we should win. Leverkusen, no. Dortmund, no. Although we did get a draw with them last time when they were in first place. Hoffenheim's another one we could steal a win. Maybe be nice to have a draw. So we've got 3 wins, a couple possible draws, and 3 losses, most likely in our future. If we play to the level we should be playing. That should hopefully get us, 9 to 10 points. 10 points puts us at 38. I think we realistically need to get to 35 to avoid relegation. We'll see how that goes. Right now, Frankfurt's been playing poorly. Stuttgart is on their way up, so I expect kind of a swap in places there. Hertha, Ingolstadt, Augsburg have all been doing terribly. Hoffenheim hasn't been in good form either. They're dropping. We do have the last match this season against them. If they continue in this vein, then maybe we can beat them as well. And, maybe they'll be down in here and we could do a swap with them. We have a match in hand right now. You can see almost everybody else has played. If we were to win today, 3 points would give us 31. It would put us here. If we win, our goal differential would at best have to be -2, which would give us the tiebreaker. We could possibly jump to 11th place right now against Cologne. So that is the dream. Let's look and see what we've got set up for players in the squad right now. We've got Rakowski in goal. He hasn't been great, but he's what we have. Rakosevic is the sub. He doesn't actually have a contract anymore. I don't remember how much I've gone into this in videos, but he demanded to be he wanted more playing time. I promised him a handful of games in the next 2 months. He started the next 5. I think that counts. He did not. He went to the media and said what a horrible person I was, tried to get the club riled up. I marked him as a wanted and said, sell or release. We couldn't find a buyer for him, which I'm shocked at because he's told me he's a starter at this level over and over, and he's told the media he's a starter at this level, but nobody wants him. So he's just here. I'm not paying him anything. He's just here month to month till somebody wants him or he walks away. Yeah, is what it is. He's done. Well, probably release at the end of the season, to be fair. We probably are, unfortunately. But that's where he sits. Still complaining, still not playing. We've got Aaron Eckhorn in here for defensive fullback on the right. He is here purely for defense. He does not do anything else. I think we're going to take Zottel out, and we're going to put Bloom in. In theory, Bloom is better. Bloom has not played well for us. He should be our best defensive center back right now, and he's not. You can kind of see that. Zeidel, who's not supposed to be as good, has played much better. We'll put Seidel on the left. We'll see how that goes. Shells, I think we'll see here. He was injured. He could play some, but not a lot, I don't believe, at this point. Mihai's injured for 4 more weeks, so he's not going to help us much. Kala and Dennis Linsmeyer are essentially potted plants with the acceleration and pace they have left, so they are out for the moment. We've got Bayer up at his standard position defensive midfielder. We've got Onaka as our more attacking midfielder. Beek is our slightly more defensive midfielder. Kirk is our attacking midfielder. We brought in Onaka specifically to replace him, but Beek is 3rd in the league for rating. He's just killing it for the season. Zay Turbo, he's been very hot lately. Hopefully he'll continue that. We can see he's got a 7.64 over the last 2 matches. He's cooled down a little bit here. Domenico has been a little bit cool as well. We're a little bit worried with him with his 6.92. But Mazzanti hasn't played dramatically better. So we're going to try that. Maybe if Tolomeo doesn't play great by the half, we'll do this. We'll have to see where it goes. Otherwise, our only instruction is hit early crosses. We are in counter. Rakowski has a personal instruction to roll out to the defensive centers. Continue on. Let's see what goes on. We'd like Gelsenkirchen to win their match as well. Quick report. There we go. Tim Shells, he's good for 45 minutes. Team selection. I have done a couple instant results. I think the computer is probably a better coach than me. I can give it the positions and tell it kind of what I want to do, but it does a better job of doing what I want to do than I do. That's a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. My advice to the team, put everybody in the weaker foot. To have anybody that actually does much goal scoring here. Anybody we really should know. No. Kind of. How's Kruken been playing? Jesse was one of ours. He demanded that he go to Augsburg, where he would be loved more, paid more, and play Division One and be on a better team. He was a starter for us. Odds are they're going down this season. He's going to go back to Division Two with that decision. So not a whole lot of sympathy. He hasn't played great anyway. Oops, not what I wanted. No, they're only half decent players. Laris here. I was looking at something the other day talking about if they have poor composition, then you should close them down because they're going to make bad decisions when they're in. Not sure. Let's see. What's his composure's good. His decisions are good. He's clearly not the one to do that. His composure's decent. We may not have any good people to do that to. All these are okay for that. Kruken was good. Kruken's really good. That's why I wanted him. I don't see any real obvious weak links as far as that goes. So continue to pep talk. We're expected to win. Let's assert that I want to win. So the defense have faith in them. That went better than I expected. I do have an attacking kind of setup. It's very similar. Changes some of the roles. Goalie plays it out to a playmaker instead of rolls it out. Our wingbacks go up to, one goes to support, one goes to attack instead of both on defense. But I don't know. I guess if it's between a win and a draw, obviously I want the win. But if it's between a draw, I don't know. I just don't want the loss. I need points. So we're going to play more of the counter, and we'll see how. We just can't walk out of here with no points. Not against the worst team. We need to maintain whatever gap we have on them. And that's going to require at least a draw. So far, we're 15 minutes in. It looks like it's a pretty even match. They are on the attack. They are doing their best to avoid relegation. We make a good save, unable to control it. Seidel is able to kind of gather it in and kick it off for a throw-in for him. I do have the trusty invisible cup here today. I was thinking that might be a good good merchandise for, those special, milestones that people do. To do a cup that's mostly kind of green screen green, but then has some sort of, the emblem for your channel or whatever on it. Oh, Tolomeo makes just a rocket shot in. It looks like Zeller got a hand on it, but not enough to slow it down. Skips in past him and in for the goal. We are up 1-0 with 25 minutes in. Let's see how this one plays out. Kirk's got it into Tolomeo. Takes a few steps right up to the edge and just rocked it in. Again, Zeller can get it. Kirk gets the assist. We will take it. 6 shots apiece, 3 on target apiece. They've had a clear cut. We have not. They've had a half chance. We have not. They've been slightly better that way, and we've been slightly better on the scoreboard. But all in all, a very even match. You can see they're playing a lot more defensive than we are. They've got 4 defenders, a defensive midfielder, and 4 midfielders. Only 1 attacker. I think we're fairly happy for the way things are going. Has anybody played just garbage? No. Zay hasn't been great, but I don't really have a great spot to put in for him. Seidel's not been great with the 6-6. We'll keep an eye on that. If that drops to a 6-5, we'll go ahead and sub him right away. We do have Shells back, and we do have one other okay defender for the wing in Heise. So we put in Heise or Shells back there. 5 minutes. Oh, Nuka's injured. Let's go ahead and get a sub. We'll put Oliver back in. A little disappointing, but he hasn't been great. 6.9. He's been okay. Just a mild injury. Hopefully nothing that's going to hurt us too badly. We'll put in Oliver, see if he plays a little bit better. Onuka was kind of giving us a slight offensive tilt to this formation because he's a much stronger offensive player than defensive. Let's see. Hockenberg out to Fik. Tolomeo, what's he able to do with it? Nothing. He couldn't get it through to Kirk. Gives it over to Zay Turbo, who gets a shot in. Looked like the crossbar. Saved that one. Goes back out for throw in. No chance there, but at least we were on the attack. Looks like we are slightly better average than they are, though they have a few 7s in there as well. Seidel gets booked. He will be suspended for the next match. He was on his last yellow. Fik out to Zay Turbo. Oh, he tried. Is he going to get the counterattack off? He gets it up to Tolomeo. What's he going to do with it? He keeps it. He's just going to hang on to it. He takes the shot. Easy shot. Zeller sees it coming. Able to hang on to it. 89 minutes down. We've just got injury time left. In an extra 3 minutes. All right, we've got the ball. 2 minutes left to play. Oh, excuse me, 1 minute left to play. Looks like we're doing a little time wasting. We kick it back to Rakovsky. I kind of hoped for a more dominant win here, to be honest. I thought we were a better team. We should be able to squeak out of here with at least 2 goals. I was kind of thinking 3-1 maybe. But we'll take a win. A win's a win, but I was really hoping for a little bit more. It just tells you, even our first year up here with the payroll we have and the team we have, that, they've got a counterattack going on. Are we going to be able to stop this? Shut down Kruger, but he feeds out the Steinman. They've got a couple players messing around up front there. Let's see, do we keep people on him? Up to Godino, out to Kruger. What is Kruger going to do? He would love to get the win against us, or pull the draw and take it away from him. That's time. The Frankenstadion, still my favorite name for this stadium. We have a win. He says he doesn't need anything particular. I think we need to step things up. But I'm happy for the win. Zettel, player of the match, 7.6. Like I said, he's not as good as not Oliver, as Bloom, but he's played really well for us. We may look at keeping him next season. We'll see. I did actually, in that regard, we edged him in the narrow. How long is Onuka out? 2 to 3 weeks. Rakovsky's injured. I don't know when that happened, because we never saw. He's out 2 to 3 weeks. Good thing Rakovic hasn't left yet. He's going to get a couple more starts. Well, he's going to get a chance to show us he's that favorite. Let's look at transfers real quick. I did bring in one more player. We are going to bring in Dave Hoyt. It's all agreed. He will be here on July 1st. Enthusiastic fullback. Marking of 14, tackling of 11. Heading's not spectacular. But he is going to be our defensive right back, fullback, since our experiment back there hasn't been very good so far. Determination of 20, teamwork is 16, vision of 13, work rate of 16. He's got acceleration of 16, pace of 13, natural fitness of 15. Real happy with him. Good stamina strength. I would like his crosses to be a little bit better. It's only 10. We can work on that. He is only 20 years old. He's going to get better. He's got 5-star potential. Super excited to get him in for next match. We brought him in from Columbus in the U.S. He played for the Crew there. So I believe this is my first American player in. Happy for that. We're going to see how that goes. He is an international. He made a debut with Egypt. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think that's going to be today's match. We're going to kind of look ahead the schedule here. I'm probably going to play through and bring us back to this Hoffenheim match. I don't really see a need for us to see all this. At the moment, we are fairly comfortable in 11th place. Not a huge gap. It's 7 points up from Hertha. But I don't see Hertha scoring a lot of points on the way out, not with their form. So realistically, like I said, we thought we needed to get to 35. We may not need quite that much. One more win, a few more draws, something like that is probably going to get us there. I don't think there's really a lot of drama as the season comes down to it. We may still be 15th, but I don't think we're going to be relegated. So we'll come back for the last match of the season, do a quick season roundup, and see how things are going. And I will see you next time. At least we finally got to see a win on this on live, even if it was not a good win. But a win's a win, all right? We will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, hit like. If you hated it, hit dislike. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right and doing wrong, what you think I should try. Maybe what you think we should do next season. What should I be looking for? And we will see you next time. Tschüss!